Hey guys, it's Sandy. It's so nice in Ohio today. I wanted to get outside and just do this video outside. So what I want to talk to you specifically about today is apple cider vinegar, actually just vinegar in general, and what vinegar can do for helping with weight loss and for just overall health. So apple cider vinegar is actually a huge powerhouse. It, as I said, helps with weight loss. It'll help increase your immune system. It will help aid in digestion because of the probiotics that are in it. But it also will help regulate your blood sugar. And that's specifically what I want to talk to you today about is regulating your blood sugar, especially how to use vinegar when eating a high carb meal. So you might be wondering, well, what time of day do I take vinegar? Or how much am I supposed to take? Well, I'm going to answer those questions based on science. So I did a video on how a drink, weight loss, a drink that will help you lose fat at night, lose weight at night. It's a very popular video. It still works, but I don't take it at night anymore because I do intermittent fasting now. So I needed something within my eating window, and that's what I do. I would either take apple cider vinegar just right before a meal or right after dinner. Well, I have found from reading studies of when I do want to take it, when I think it's the most effective based on what I'm reading. This isn't based on what I'm saying. It's just on what the science is saying. So is there anything wrong with taking it whatever time of the day you want? Whether that's early in the morning on an empty stomach or during the middle of the day, nighttime, whatever. I don't think so. I think it's important to take it no matter what, but this is specifically talking about how to lessen the effects of a high carb meal as far as spiking your blood sugar. So some of the studies I read was about taking apple cider vinegar with a meal, and with those meals, it was decreasing blood sugar responses by 20% up to 35%. That's huge. That's a really big difference on your blood sugar response from a high carb meal. So it's arguably, is it good after the meal also? Yes. From the science that I read, it is. So really anywhere up to 60 minutes after a meal, a high carb meal is whenever you're going to get quite a blood sugar response. Well, apple cider vinegar has shown to actually lessen that response. They even did a study, and I'm going to put these studies below, but they also did a study on diabetics, and they actually had them consume apple cider vinegar while eating bread. So part of the group did not, part of the group did. But while eating bread, it showed a significant decrease in a blood sugar spike from eating the diabetics eating bread just by consuming apple cider vinegar with the meal. Now, what do I mean by with? Well, with the meal, you could have it as a vinaigrette. You could have it on your salad and have your vinegar on your salad that way as a dressing. You could put it on your vegetables, or you could just sip your apple cider vinegar while you're having your meal. I don't think that's very pleasant. So I don't want to drink it like that. I like to have it just right after my meal, especially right after dinner, because also a study showed that diabetics, so there's something called the dawn effect, where your blood sugar does rise during the night and maybe high in the mornings. Well, it was shown in studies that the diabetics and people in general actually that take vinegar at night, it lessened their blood sugar response in the morning. So there's something to this. So when I made that video about a drink that will help you burn fat at night, well, it's true because it does just help lower your blood sugar response. And whenever we have those big blood sugar spikes, that's when we start storing fat in our body. So we don't want that. So I have told you before that we eat pizza every week because we love pizza. We've got a pizza oven. We love to entertain. So we're always going to have pizza. What if you have your pizza or your pasta or your bread with your meal or whatever, your potatoes or things that you really like, and you also had your apple cider vinegar? Now, am I saying that this is the cure-all and that it will just take away your blood sugar response? You can just eat freely, whatever you want carbs-wise? No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it will lessen it. So I'm saying you can still enjoy these things. So the other night, went out with a group of girls. Basically, we had nothing but bread and sugar because we ate pizza and we had a birthday cake and a few drinks, and really was just nothing but a huge carb, blood spiking kind of meal. Normally, I wouldn't have that whenever I would eat pizza. I always try to have a salad with some protein in it too, because it helps lessen that and makes me feel more full and satisfied. But I came home right after the meal and I took 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. So some of the studies say 2 teaspoons. Some of them say 2 tablespoons. Actually, the majority of them say 2 tablespoons in a day. You're going to have to make that determination for yourself. That's what I do. I would do at least 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. I'm not a doctor, but I just have read the science and I know that this has been used for centuries on foods and in the help of our health. Apple cider vinegar is also a appetite suppressant. Some people like to take it in the morning because it helps suppress it during the day. But what if you took it in the evening after dinner, like I'm talking about, that it helps suppress the blood sugar response, mostly after eating carbs or high carbs. It helps lessen that, but it also helps as an appetite suppressant for the evening. So if you're that person that gets the evening munchies and you want to have something to eat, this helps take that away. It takes that urge away because your appetite is suppressed. Something else you can add, and you can do this in the morning if you need an appetite suppressant also, or maybe right before, if you're somebody who does intermittent fasting, you could do it right before a meal. But it has been shown that if you have chia seeds, what they do is when they get into liquid, they expand. So they're going to make you feel fuller longer. They're full of protein and fiber. They're very, very good for you. What if you took this apple cider vinegar, mixed it with your chia seeds, and you had a powerhouse appetite suppressant drink? Now, when I have apple cider vinegar or any kind of vinegar, I always drink it with a straw. I put it in water. I drink it with a straw. I need to keep my enamel on my teeth. And I also don't want anything strong. So always, always mix it with water so that you're not having an acid go down your throat. You may be able to do this daily. You may not. Just do what you can do. Some people have acid reflux. They can't do this. So don't do it. But if you want that appetite suppressant, add your chia seeds still. So you at least have that filling you up. This is a great weight loss tool. It also increases your immune system and it's going to help in digestion. It's going to help with that blood sugar response. I don't see anything negative about it, except for people that can't tolerate it based on maybe a medicine you take or, like I said, acid reflux. I would add this tool right here to your weight loss and health regimen, and it is going to do some wonders for your body. Is it going to make you thin instantly? No, that's not what it's for. It's a tool just to help, and it will just help make you healthier. So I wanted to share this because I'm telling you, with a high carb meal, take this. It's going to help with the blood sugar response, and that's what we want, is to lower that blood sugar response after eating the carbs. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful. Until next time, I'm out.